Mets play the middle game of their weekend series against the Texas Rangers. The Mets have lost 7 straight since the middle of June. They're 17 games under 500, and they'll hand the ball to Brandon Sproat today for his second major league start, his first at Citi Field.
If there ever was a lineup, even though they're hot, to go right after, it's the Rangers today.
First start against Cincinnati. He didn't give up a hit till the 6th inning.
With 7 Ks, threw a lot of strikes. It was a good start.
2 out and nobody on now. Jock Peterson. Peterson pops one straight up. Who's going to take it? It's going to be Vientos. Side retired. Brandon Sproat with a 1-2-3 inning on 9 pitches.
Bottom of the first inning, no score, and it is Patrick Corbin out on the hill.
For Patrick Corbin, he's making his 28th start of the year. He's 7-9 with a 4.36 ERA.
This is a 2 out. Here's Pete Alonso, who has 5 career home runs against Corbin. And Pete lines a base hit into left field. So Alonso's got his 18th career hit against Corbin, and the Mets have a 2-out base run. Mark Vientos 1 for 4 in last night's game. Alonso gets set to run, and Vientos this time takes ball 4 on a down slider. And the Mets have 2 on with 2 out. It's been a rough September for Brandon. He does not have an extra base hit in 11 games in September. Poked the other way by Nimmo. That's a base hit. Alonso will be held at third as Langford charges it. And the Mets have the bases loaded with 2 outs. So now a chance for Starling Marte with the bases loaded and 2 out.
2 veterans going head to head. The payoff pitch, and Marte takes strike 3 called right on the inside corner. And is that a big strikeout for Corbin or what?
Mets leave him loaded, and we're going to the second. 0-0. Evanberger is out number 1.
So now Josh Young, the third baseman.
And Sproat strikes him out with a slider. First strikeout for Brandon Sproat at Citi Field. 2 out in the inning.
Coming out strong, Brandon Sproat.
There's Alejandro Osuna.
Hitter delivers. That one is lined out into left field. That's a base hit. So Osuna does good battle, goes the other way, and the Rangers have their first base runner of the game.
Jonah Heim, the batter.
Rolled over to the right side, and McNeil makes the play to retire the side.
No runs a hit, 1 left, middle of the second.
Corbin goes to work here in the second inning. Alvarez, McNeil, and Siri. Alvarez swings and misses at strike 3, and that's the second strikeout for Corbin. He walks his second hitter of the game. Jose Siri come to the plate, and there's a swing and a miss. He strikes him out on the cutter. Third strikeout for Corbin.
Lindor, who popped up to Josh Smith his first time up.
Small lead at first. He's not going anywhere. And a high pop up near the middle of the diamond, and this one will be handled by Freeman. The inning is over.
No runs, no hits. 1 man left. We go to the third. 1 gone, and that brings up Michael Hellman.
A little chopper toward third, and with Hellman's speed, I can't believe he even threw it. Hellman beats it out, an infield hit, and the Rangers have another base runner.
1 out in this 0-0 ball game. Josh Smith is the batter.
And he'll flare that out over third. That'll drop in, base hit.
So a couple of soft hits in a row for the Rangers, and they have 2 men on with 1 out. Wyatt Langford, who lined out to left his first time up, and he hits one on the ground past the mound, but right to McNeil. The step and the throw for the double play. 4-4-3, side retired. Sproat hit the deck, and McNeil made the play. Home third inning, Juan Soto leads off against Patrick Corbin.
There's a swing and a miss. He strikes out.
Corbin, that is his 4th strikeout.
4th inning with no score. Brandon Sproat has looked really good for the first 3. 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts for Brandon Sproat. 2 immaculate innings in their history. Nolan Ryan had one in 1968. David Cohn had one in 1991. 1 pitch away from an immaculate inning. And it's fouled away, so less than immaculate. Diving stop by Vientos, up to his feet, got him. Side retired. Mark Vientos with a brilliant play.
And getting Sproat through 4 scoreless against Texas.
We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Starling Marte leads off against Patrick Corbin. That's hooked into left field. A base hit for Marte. Got on the slider and gave the Mets their first leadoff base runner of the day.
There are 2 outs. Marte moves over to third, and that brings up Siri.
Oh, strike 3 called.
4 innings complete. It's 0-0.
Francisco Lindor leads off the bottom of the 5th. Drops down a bunt. It's a beauty. And no chance for Young. That's how you get out of a slump. Soto's fly deep to center and struck out 0 for 2. And Soto pops it up. And Freeman waits for it. 1 out.
A little frustrated. Even the great ones, the great hitters, get upset.
1 man away.
1 out, 1 on, no score, and Alonso coming up.
And he bloops one behind second. Freeman over the shoulder. Can't get there. Lindor read it well. He heads to third. The throw not in time. A bloop single by Alonso. Now the ball gets free. Lindor trying to score, and he's in with the first run of the game. Hustling all the way, Francisco Lindor comes home, and the Mets lead 1-0.
Lindor, great read. Terrific read. Yes, first and third. Now the mistake here is a third baseman.
Gotta come and get it.
Come get the ball. Lindor is already safe. You got no play. Come forward and get the ball.
That's going to be all for Patrick Corbin.
A Texas Rangers team that's made fewer errors than any team in baseball. However, it allows the Mets the first run of the game. The Mets, desperate for one, have themselves a lead.
Because we go to the sixth. Sproat facing Josh Smith.
And Smith shoots that out to left field. That's a base hit. And the Rangers had the lead man on in the sixth. 2 away. There's a ball hit through the left side. That's a base hit. Smith stops at second. The Rangers have 2 men on here.
The tying run at second. The potential go-ahead run at first. Josh Young was robbed of a hit by Vientos his last time up.
1 to Young. Ground ball, shortstop hold past Vientos. Backed up by Lindor. Fires to second and gets the force.
6 scoreless innings for Brandon Sproat. Home 6th inning. 1-0 New York. Brett Beatty's going to bat for Starling Marte. Because Beatty rifles a base hit and a right. So a pinch hit single for Brett Beatty, and the Mets have the leadoff man on in the 6th. Alvarez, who struck out and grounded out 0 for 2. And Alvarez gets hit.
Off the hand again.
Oh my gosh.
And he appears to be okay.
Oh,
He's got the padding
there.
on. That saved him.
Caught it off the pad.
I mean, has anybody had more bad luck with their hands the last couple of years than Alvarez? Pitching change coming for the Rangers. They've got the first 2 men on in the 6th. The left-handers, Obi Milner is in to face Jeff McNeil.
Fans a little riled up now, and a throw back to second. That was a tricky little move right there. Rangers are looking to see if this is worth challenging.
Nice move.
Oh, Rangers are going to challenge it. Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. That's a perfect throw and tag. Like literally the glove is touching him as he's catching the ball.
Oh boy, he's
out.
OUT.
He's out.
Huge mistake.
After review, the runner was tagged before the base. The call on the field is overturned. The runner is out. Texas retains their challenge.
It was a huge mistake.
Then and out for Lindor. 1 away in the 7th.
Here's Soto. He's dangerous.
Soto blasts one deep right field, headed toward the Coca-Cola corner. It's gone. Juan Soto with a monstrous blast, and it's 2-0 New York. Number 40 for Juan Soto. Just 1 shy of his career high now, and he hit it out of sight. Only the 5th Met ever to hit 40 home runs in a season, and he hit everything.
That's a big hit right there. Big bomb. So the 2 veterans here coming through. Lindor with some hustle and great base running, and Soto with the home run.
8th inning, Tyler Rogers will take over the pitching. Josh Smith leads off.
Oh, catcher's interference.
Oh, so Rangers get a free base runner in the 8th inning.
That's not good.
So Rogers, with the tying run at the plate, faces Wyatt Langford, who's 0 for 3.
So now first pitch swinging, and that one's lined down into left field. That's a base hit. Smith off and running to third. Beasley throws up the sign on the Langford double, and the Rangers have the tying runs in scoring position.
This game isn't over. The Rangers fighting back.
So 2nd and 3rd, nobody out. And Jock Peterson stays in the game. Peterson in the air, center field, and Siri gets underneath it and makes the catch. Smith tags. He's going to try and score. The throw is not in time, and the sac fly makes it a 1-run game.
Edwin Diaz has only pitched once in the last week. He'll be asked to get the final 4 outs.
And because of the losing streak, he's only pitched. This is his 4th time in the last 2 weeks.
Oh, this will be the biggest 4 outs of the season for Edwin.
Tying run at second with 2 down. Josh Young, the batter, and that one goes to the backstop, and that'll move Langford to third, and he takes a turn and stops right there. And Young takes a slider that just missed for ball 4. So now the tying and go-ahead runs are on base. And now Rowdy Tellez will bat for Dylan Moore.
And Rowdy smashes one out into right field. That is down and a fair ball. This game is tied. Heading to third base and pulling up there Young. It's an RBI double. And Tellez has tied the game in the 8th inning.
Mets need a lot of belief right now. 2-2 as we go to the 9th. Diaz stays on, trying to keep it tied and give the Mets a chance in the bottom of the 9th.
Freeman leads off.
The 1-2 lined off the glove of Lindor and into left field. And a little rascal. Connie Freeman maybe starts a little something in the ninth. Harris will pinch run for him. And now Hellman showing bunt. Bunts at first base side. Diaz underhands. They move that important base runner into scoring position. So now Wyatt Langford. There's a swing, and that's lined into center. Base hit. Around third base, Harris. He scores! And the Rangers have taken the lead in the ninth. It is 3-2.
And Texas goes in front for the first time today. They had a 2-0 lead. That's gone. And now the Mets have to start over again. Soto homered in the 7th inning to give the Mets a 2-0 lead. And Soto hits the curveball into center field for a base hit. Went down to get it. So Soto with his 2nd straight hit, and the Mets have the tying run aboard with 1 out. Pete Alonso up in a big spot with the Mets down a run in the 9th. Tying run at first and 1 out. Be facing Sean Armstrong. His career, he had 8 saves coming into this year.
And 5 for his last 5.
Strength, and he struck him out. 2 down. Now with the Mets down to their final out, Ronnie Mauricio will bat for Luis Angel Acuna.
Trying to come up with a big hit.
Yeah. He drives one down the right field line. That's a base hit. Cut off nicely by Harris. Soto will go first to third. Ball gets loose briefly. Mauricio keeps the Mets alive with a base hit, moving the tying run to third and putting a winning run aboard for Nimmo. Brandon had the last walk-off hit for the Mets. Nimmo trying to revive the dream. Foul tip, strike 3, and Texas wins the game. The Mets suffer their 8th consecutive loss, their longest losing streak since 2018, and they fall behind the Giants by 1 game in the loss column in the fight for the final postseason berth. The first time the Mets no longer control their own destiny.